Celine Dion is more than just an unforgettable voice. She's quite the fashion icon, too. Remember the time Celine Dion wore her outfit backwards? Or maybe stunned audiences in an optical illusion? Let's take a walk down memory lane at some of Celine's most outrageous outfits. One of the most out-there looks that helped Celine Dion earn her reputation for her quirky style was her fully white tuxedo she wore at the Oscars in 1999. The look was accompanied by a solid white hat, best described as part cowboy hat, part fedora. John Galliano designed the not-so-well-received ensemble. However, in 2017, Dion told people she doesn't have any regrets about what she acknowledged as a bold look. She speculated that the look may have been, quote, a little too avant-garde at the time, and commented that it may have worked better today than it did then.
People thought it was a mistake that my suit was backward. Duh, think twice. No, I'm not lunatic.
Dion entered the 2003 Billboard Music Awards wearing a cream-colored dress that was beautifully revealing. It was completely open on the sides, seemingly tied around her lower hips and chest in sparkly belt-like ribbons. The floor-length dress also featured a slit down the middle that extended above her knees. Billboard called it one of the most memorable moments of the 2003 award show. The singer completed the look with a pair of silver strappy heels, simple dangly diamond earrings, and her bleach blonde, grown-out pixie-cut hair lightly curled. Celine Dion attended her first Met Gala in 2017 wearing a Versace dress designed for her. It looked part bejeweled t-shirt, part black gown that had been disassembled and buckled back onto the shirt with gold buckles. The dress included a high slit, typical of some of the more elaborate dresses donned by Dion. And who can blame her? Most of us would be inclined to show off those legs too. A pair of black heels completed the look, along with diamond earrings and a black headpiece that appeared as if an artist had specifically drawn it on her head. Dion told E! she requested this particular dress to have something every modern-day woman can get behind.
I really insisted there was a pocket in the dress because I didn't know if I had to bring my card to, they're gonna let me in.
To celebrate the 20th anniversary of her infamous song, My Heart Will Go On, Celine Dion performed the classic song at the 2017 Billboard Music Awards wearing a celestial white floor-length gown. The gown featured long sleeves and a neckline plunging down so far as to barely conceal her belly button, leading into a gold-plated mosaic design. The elegant dress included shoulder pads so intense they were compared to angel wings, clouds, and even the iceberg that took down the Titanic in 1912. The dress was designed by Stéphane Roland Haute Couture, whose stylist, La Roche, kept the focus on the dress by accessorizing it with nothing but a simple ring and updo. In 2017, Celine Dion was spotted leaving a Parisian hotel wearing all white. The look featured full-length white dress pants, a white long-sleeved blouse, white sunglasses, and a wide-brimmed cowboy-esque all-white sun hat, while carrying a solid white handbag. Refinery29 noted that Dion probably didn't care about potential stains in this outfit. Celine Dion stunned in one of her most flashy looks yet for the 2019 Met Gala. This elaborate outfit was designed by Oscar de la Renta, and it included fringe constructed from 3,000 strands of micro-cut glass and bugle beads, which were attached to a metallic bodysuit. The headpiece was adorned with real peacock feathers, which were dyed in place just right to complete the look. As for accessories, custom Chloe Gosselin ankle heels were all that was needed. As if to capture the elegance of Bubbly and Dion herself, the nude-colored long-sleeve bodysuit featuring silvery designs and high shoulders took approximately 3,000 hours to create, according to the New York Times. It's no wonder that her stylist, La Roche, has described her as fearless. Roche explained to the New York Times, "Picking an outfit for someone like Celine, who has no fear, means the sky is really the limit." Celine Dion wowed many with this look that's reminiscent of an optical illusion. This floor-length, long-sleeve dress, made from strands of red and gray, gives off the illusion of wavelengths of color. Most of the dress was practically see-through and gave the impression of a plunging neckline and a cinched waist. Dion completed the look with nothing but bright red nail polish, diamond stud earrings, and a sleek do. Let's be honest, it's always a tad surprising to see a celebrity of this caliber wearing blue jeans. It was even more surprising to see Celine Dion not only wearing blue jeans in Paris in 2019, but to see her wearing a pair that featured one skinny leg and one flared leg. Then the pop star even went so far as to roll up only one pant leg. The look was completed with a fluffy light pink feathered top and complimentary fluffy heels. During Paris Fashion Week 2019, Celine Dion wore a dress that upon first glance was reminiscent of the iconic wedding dress Stephanie Seymour wore in the November Rain music video for Guns N' Roses. But unlike Seymour's dress, this dress got its dramatic floor-length appeal from its floor-length sleeves. The Alexander Vauthier-designed gown was accompanied by diamond stud earrings, a simple top-of-the-head bun, silver sparkly rings, bright red nail polish, simple yet elegant strappy gold heels, and a simple silver anklet on her right ankle. Dion knows one shouldn't be limited to only looking their best on the best day of their life. She decides to be just as glamorous as a bride and just as over-the-top as she wants to be every day of her life, whether she's attending a fashion show or not. It's safe to say that Celine Dion hits new heights of eccentricity as the years go by. This was further proven when Dion donned a bright blue jumpsuit with puffy shoulders in a 2019 performance at Hyde Park in London. In keeping with her showgirl style, Dion's jumpsuit was not only a brilliant shade of blue, but it also included hints of sparkle. The jumpsuit was paired with sparkling hoop earrings with tiny pearls attached and large black sunglasses. Dion is no novice to being center stage. She's performed in Las Vegas since 2003, where she holds the record for highest-grossing Las Vegas residency for a musical artist. So it seems she doesn't have to perform to look the part of the fantastic performer she is. In 2019, Celine Dion was spotted in Paris wearing an ensemble designed entirely by Maison Margiela that included a neon yellow dress reminding us of a bright yellow tarp. Over top, she wore a sweater that started out like a gray suit jacket at the shoulders, but that melted into a cream-colored wool sweater at the ends. She also sported high-top sneakers that would have made Marty McFly envious.
Oh.
The shoes alone were priced at $1,160, according to Insider. Accessories for this bold look were her thick gold rings, simple gold earrings, and black sunglasses. Dion completed the look by wearing her hair tightly pulled back. This distinct shade of yellow, along with the large sneakers, is a difficult look to pull off together, but Dion isn't afraid of a fashion challenge. Considering Dion typically seems to opt for tiny, elegant footwear with a heel, this look was a bit surprising, as the shoes alone made this look outside her usual. Celine Dion has always been making fashion statements, although in 2020, these statements have started to become a little less shiny and even more flamboyant and nostalgic. Dion is always mixing it up with different looks that range from wacky and creative to edgy and royal, but no matter what, she's always glamorous. She was photographed walking the streets of New York City in a knee-length 60s-style floral trench coat in shades of blue, along with perfectly matching tights, a white turtleneck, and elegant white heels. The coat was adorned with white pearls and sparkling centers to create the flowers. A CR Fashion Book article from 2021 may explain why Dion is so interested in fashion and doesn't seem to have one specific look. Dion explained, "I'm crazy about clothes. They help me to express myself, borrowing characters to help me perform." She compared clothing to being like songs, explaining that she doesn't just, quote, do ballads all the time, and that she also has up-tempo songs. It's the same thing as her sometimes wearing outfits that are edgier, more fun, or more creative, instead of always wearing a ball gown. In March 2020, Celine Dion was photographed strutting the streets of New York City in a piece from the Michael Kors collection. This outfit featured a medium khaki-colored gun-check print dress with an attached cape adorned with 6 black buttons and a brown double-buckled belt. The talented Canadian pop star completed the look with knee-high black boots and a tilted light khaki hat with elaborate golden feather attachment. She wore her hair down and wavy, making the hat look even better in our opinion. For accessories, Dion stuck with simple diamond earrings and sunglasses. In 2021, Dion postponed her scheduled shows as part of yet another Las Vegas residency because of muscle spasms. However, it seems that none of her fans doubt she'll be back just as talented, glamorous, and outrageous as before. While she recovers, we await her next outrageous, extravagant outfit. Check out one of our newest videos right here, plus even more list videos about fashion are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.